What the hell? Okay, let's see. There we go. I don't know what happened. I'll tell you what. I don't know. I don't know because I don't know because I've been on here 3 hours. I don't know what happened. Can you hear me? Can anybody hear me? If everybody can hear me, give me a thumbs up. Good deal. I think my phone said, "Little old fashioned, you've been on here too long." Yeah, I don't know why YouTube said time is up, but they shut me down and said time is up. I don't know why that happened. So I don't know what I was being said. I thought I hit 11,000, passed out. They pulled the plug. They pulled the plug on me. I don't know why. And this is the first time I ever been over 3 hours. So I don't know if they pulled the plug on a certain time limit. I don't think so. Yeah, at night, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start to invest in some equipment to make sure that doesn't happen again. I'm going through my phone, and I'm pretty sure there's something that has to do with my setup, and I'm going to try to do things different the beginning of next month. I'm going to have to invest in some better equipment. I really do. So let's finish your MD. Let's finish your drink all. Let's get this thing started. We're not done yet. MD, we are toasting you with the old Carter, and I'm glad you picked this bottle out because it is a very, very good pour. Very good pour. So, like I was saying, the 8 year Willie Purple Top is not much better than the 4 year. Okay. Thank you, Michael. Thank you. I appreciate you saying that because a lot of people, they say, I got a really purple top. I got a really purple top. But they don't tell me what they think about it. And now I know it's really not worth the money because the 4 year old you can get for like $70, $69. You saving about $200. Poor and broke said, yeah, you too mad. They talking about bottles we don't have. Awesome. Awesome. Good deal. Good deal. So hopefully everyone is doing great tonight. And I know you see all these bottles down here that's on my desk here, on my bar here. And we have tried a lot. I scored a JD 14 MSRP today. Awesome. If I'm still looking for a Jack Daniels 14. I am. I'm looking for a Jack Daniels 14. I haven't found one. I got samples, but I haven't found a Jack Daniels 14. I've seen a bottle, but I've never seen it at MSRP. So guess what? You win it. You win it. Whiskey, I haven't. I haven't. I'm trying to figure out how we do sponsors for live streams. So I guess I can put it out here now. I guess I can put it out here now. Does anybody want to be a sponsor? I don't know. If anybody wants to be a sponsor, you can have the cash app here. And I don't know how we would do that, but you can sponsor a live stream. I don't know what I will be doing for you per se. So if you have like a business or something like that, maybe I can shoot your business out. I don't know how that will work out. Maybe we need to email each other and figure out how that will work out, both of us on the back end. But if you want to sponsor a live stream, I'm definitely down for that and see how we can work that out. Max Wheat 8811 just got my first Jack Daniel's single barrel proof. What you think about it, Max? What you think about it? I think that is a very good pour. Joe, I'm about to fresh crack that EH Taylor Burrow proof. I scored today from Publix. Awesome. You will enjoy that one. I guarantee you, you will enjoy that one. K. Luke is standing out. Okay, poor and broke. Awesome. But the cut above are really making my life good right now. I have some bottles. I haven't opened them yet. You are a fellow first responder. So when you say fellow first responder, you don't have to put it on the chat if you don't want to. Are you talking about EMS, police? You don't have to put it on the chat if you don't want to. But if you don't want to, we appreciate you being a first responder. Been a fire department for 23 years. I'm a captain here on the aerial truck, the ladder truck. And my dad actually did 35 years with the Jackson Fire Department. And I just followed behind his footsteps. And I love what I do. I love what I do. So we appreciate you. Thank you for what you do out there. That shit is killer, going 1,000%, get an offer. Awesome. Fire. Good deal. Good deal. Good deal. So thank you. Thank you. I understand exactly where you're at now. Since you were in the fire department, hey, much respect for you. I'm a nurse in the acute setting. Parents are retired. Law enforcement. Awesome. Awesome. 24 years chief for the last 13. Chief, we appreciate you, Chief. Much respect. Much respect. Chief, you know, a lot of people have no idea what you go through, but I do, Chief, because I do the, I guess, ride along program. When my chief is off, I do take his place and I do chief work, and I do respect everything that you all do, because you have a lot of people up under you when you ride that position. So, Chief, we respect you out there. Thank you for your service. Whiskey, have it. Yep. Definitely. I thank you for brainstorming, because earlier in this live stream, we were talking about how to make this channel grow. And that will be something that I will look into. So if anybody wants me to sponsor their business, their channel, we can actually make that work. So that's a good idea for sure. Okay, Michael, dad is a retired firefighter, advanced paramedic, 35 years. Awesome. My dad did 35 years also. Thank you, Max. Thank you. We appreciate you. MD, I have a few bottles of that and I cannot wait to try them. Michael, get I don't know about that. Poor and broke. I know you did some interviews with some people. I really thought you did an interview with them. Not for sure. Yeah, my last live stream, actually, I think YouTube cut me off. They said I've been on here for too long. So I decided to start to reset again, because we wasn't done. We wasn't done. This has turned into a rye night to a little old fashioned supporter night, because we have had people donate subscriptions. We have people actually become members. So has changed from a rye night to a little old fashioned supporter night. So we thank everybody who has been on this channel. We thank everybody who has supported this channel. We are almost to 11,000 subscribers, and we are excited. We're excited about that. Ain't going down till the sun comes up. I like that one. I like that one. Thomas, what's going on? Thank you for stopping by, Thomas. Always appreciate your support. Yeah, I thought so. Poor and broke. I thought you did. I just wanted to make sure. That's why I asked you that question. I didn't want to talk to make. I just wanted to make sure that I'm giving the right information. So yeah, I appreciate that. I'm definitely going to keep going. Definitely going to keep coming. Thank you, TLO7. I appreciate everyone that has supported this channel. And believe me, I really do know and I really do keep a list of people who actually has supported this channel. And just because I don't say it often, I do have my book and I do write down names. I do take screenshots and I do know who donates and I know all of that. And I keep that really close to me because if I ever get to that level, I know who has supported this channel from the beginning all the way up to where I want to be at. And I'm going to make sure that I give back. Definitely going to make sure I give back. Jerome, always good vibes here for sure. Try to. Do you have, MD, I don't have any Glen Cairns yet. They are in the process. They're in the process. Hopefully I can get those in the next month or so, but they're in the process. So no, I don't have them now, but in about 30 days, I probably will. I know who's naughty and nice, TLO7, for sure. Poor and broke, appreciate that. Tiff, what's going on? I tell you what, Tiff, this is what we do for everybody who has been a member or who has become a member. We are going to let you pick any bottle here. I say any bottle. I'm getting too excited. I'm getting too excited because I don't mean any bottle. There are some bottles out here that I'm not going to crack open until I hit 11,000, but I'm going to let you pick a bottle of your choice, not the Thomas Handy, not the, not the Thomas Handy. Let me see anything else. Pick a bottle. Pick a bottle, not the Thomas Handy. Pick a bottle, Tiff, and we are going to actually do a toast because you have become a member, you have subscribed to the channel, and we appreciate everything you have done for this channel. So, Tiff, pick a bottle out, and we're going to give you a toast. And everybody's going to watch to see what you're going to pick. Everybody is watching to see what you're going to pick. Tiff says Russell 13. Awesome. Good pick, Tiff. Good pick. So this is what we're going to do. Let's wash out one of these Glens. MD said good choice. Yeah, very good choice. Very good choice. Let's wash out this Glen real quick. Thank you. Thank you for your support. Poor and broke, you have the next one, buddy. But let's get Tiff done because I'm excited about this one because if you've been watching my channel, you know this Russell 13 has a special place in my heart. It does because I love that bottle. The reason why I haven't really dived into that Russell 13 is because I'm looking for a replacement. So we're doing Poor and Broke in Bailey West. So, hey, think about a bottle. Think about a bottle. Before you put it down, don't put it down yet because I'm going to do a shout out and I'm not going to look at the screen, so I don't want to miss it. So, excuse me, Tip, this is for you. thank you, Tiff, for actually being a supporter of this channel. Here at A Little Old Fashioned, we do appreciate everybody and everything that you do to support this channel. And it does not go unnoticed. I do keep a book. I do know everybody who has actually supported this channel, and you are going into that book, and you will not be forgotten. So thank you for your support. Thank you for subscribing to A Little Old Fashioned. We appreciate you here. Hopefully you have a great week, and thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Cheers. Good choice. Very good choice. Let me tell you a little bit about this Russell's 13. The proof is not really strong, but it is a well-balanced, complete bottle. The flavor is there. The taste is there. It coats your mouth to a point that every taste, every swallow is complete. And that's what I love about that Russell's 13, because it's complete all the way through. You cannot go wrong with that Russell's 13. Hopefully I can find a replacement bottle. And if I do find a replacement bottle, I'm going to drink that one. I'm going to drink that one. It's that good. I normally don't find Russell's 13 sitting on the shelf because they are very hard to find. I don't know if you can find a Russell's 13 in your area, but I can't. I can't. And that's why I'm nursing on that bottle. But good choice. Good choice. Very good choice. Wow. So let's go back. So poor and broke. Poor and broke. You're the next. Pick any bottle, poor and broke. Pick any bottle, poor and broke, and we are going to do a shout out not only to you, but to your YouTube channel. Okay, but we have an open bottle here that we want to share with you. Poor and broke, do you have a bottle that you want to actually toast out to? You can pick any bottle here if you can see it. And if you don't see it, if you can name it, maybe I can find it. So did you try the Penelope Havana yet? MD, I haven't. I haven't tried the Penelope Havana yet. I'm here with Tiffany. Okay, gotcha. Thank you. Awesome. Thank you. Sorry about that. So now, I think it's Bailey West. If you can put your bottle down there in the comments below, and we will toast out to you. And again, if anyone has not subscribed to Poor and Broke, hey, do me a favor, put your channel down there one more time, just in case people have not seen it. Have you have the EA Sailor Straight Rye? I don't have the Straight Rye. Now, it's funny you should ask that. I seen a bottle of Straight Rye. Let me ask you this question. Let me ask everyone this question, but I don't have the Straight Rye, so put another one in the comments below. But what would you pay for the Straight Rye? This is going to determine if I go back and get it or not. What is a good price for the Straight Rye EA Sailor? Can anybody tell? Okay, I'll pay $99. Okay, so $99. Okay, got you. So $99. Let me ask you this question. Would you pay $120 for it? Would $99 be your max, or would you go up to $120? The reason why I say that is because I seen one for $120. I'll pay $125 for a Straight Rye EA Sailor outside of 2024. 120 is okay. I wouldn't pay 120. So some people say 120 is okay. Okay, 120 maybe when. Okay, so I'm getting mixed signals here, which is okay. Which is okay. It's only money. For $69. Wow, Drew. Wow. $69, maybe 100. Okay. So it seems like $69 though. Man, that is a great price. Man, it's a great price. Bailey West, I don't have that straight rye. Can you name one more that you have in mind, if you don't mind saying that? Because we definitely want to toast out to you. With all the new members, 120 is like paying 99. Yeah. The Knob Creek Rye behind you. The Knob Creek Rye. You talking about this one? I guess you are talking about this one. Because I have the Knob Creek 10-year-old. I have the Knob Creek Bourbon and Rye. Which one are you talking about? Just to make sure, I want to get the right one. Okay. So I'm thinking that you're talking about this one. The 113 proof? The first one. Got you. All right. Good deal. So let's pop this open. And I haven't tried this in a while. It's been a while since I tried this one. Let's clean this Glen out. Man, nice cork pop. This is going to be 113 proof. The notes are vanilla, caramel, and pepper. So let's put this up here and let's give it a twirl really quickly. So about this bottle here, when this bottle first came out, I think it was a lot of hype around it. I think everybody was looking for it. And I think I found this one in Nashville, Tennessee. It's 113 proof. And you see that I have dived into it a little bit, but I haven't tried it in a while. It's probably been at least 6 or 7 months. And it is blended with a 9-year-old and a 7-year-old. So let's give it a try. 113 proof. Let's see if it smells like it's going to drink at the 113 proof, which it has been open for a while, so it has had a chance to air out. But let's put it to the nose. Again, it does not smell like it's going to drink at the 113 proof, but again, it's been opened up for a while. But the nose does not matter. Even though it does smell like it's going to drink sweet, what matters is the taste. So cheers. And this, I remember this bottle. I remember this bottle. And it does taste like it's a mix. It does taste like a bourbon mixed with a rye. You can, whatever you see on the bottle, that's exactly what you get on the bottle. It does taste like a bourbon mixed with a rye. It's drinking right there. It's 113 proof. You get exactly what you pay for. It's exactly what you think. If you like bourbon and whiskey mixed together, that's a bottle for you. That's what you get. You get what's on the bottle. So if you pick this bottle up and say, hey, I want to try bourbon and whiskey mixed together at a decent proof, this is a bottle for you. Cheers to you. Thank you for actually picking this one out because I wanted to revisit it. I haven't yet, but I have now. And thank you. Thank you for being the supporter of this channel. So Pikesville was a good pour, but the Overhold 12 is a great ride. I'm going to have to pick up that Overhold 12 for sure. Okay, TLO7, got you. That's why I was hyped. I get you. I trade you my Russell 13 for your. Oh no, Steve. Steve, you know how long it took me to get that Weller single barrel? I only need the CYPB to complete my rainbow. I am looking for that, Steve. So I appreciate you, but thank you. I appreciate that, Steve, but I'll pass. I'll pass. So if you're just not getting into Rise, I'm going to throw out just 3 or 4 Rise that I think you should try. Number 1, the Sazerac Foolproof, if you can find it. Number 2, the Pikesville, very good bottle. Number 3, the Jack Daniel's Single Barrel Proof Rye, but make sure you get it as close to MSRP because I've seen this bottle up to $100, but I have seen it low as 69. And number 4, I'm gonna throw this out there. This Smoke Eye Hill is a very good bottle. Now, it's a little bit on the spicier side, but it is something that you should pick up. But if you want to start off with a lower proof rye, try the Sazerac 100 proof. You can find that rye as cheap as, I'm not gonna throw a number out, but it's cheaper than most ryes. It's very, very, very good. It's 100 proof. Start off with that one. But if you want a good rye, 125 full proof. Dude, Willow Antique is not as good as it once was, at least this year's. I have a Weller Antique that I just purchased. Haven't opened that one up. Really, I haven't tried Antique in a very long time because I've been diving into different bottles. I need to revisit that Antique. I keep hearing Green River Foolproof was a good replacement for Antique. I'll tell you, Drew. I'm gonna tell you, Drew, about that Green River Foolproof. The reason why they say it is a replacement for the Antique is because most of the time you find the Antique for above $100, and you can find that Green River very cheap. But if you can get the Antique for MSRP around the $79 range, I think I will pick up the Antique before I pick up the Green River. The reason why I think they say the Green River is a replacement is because of the price. Because the price of the Antique is so inflated. But if you can get the Antique close to MSRP, I would pick the Antique over the Green River, if that makes sense. I have 2 bottles of 107 standard store pick. If you want one to replace your Antique 107, try the 7-year cashier and make it smart. Okay. I haven't tried TLO7. I had a chance to pick up that 7-year Make It Smart. I decided to go with something else. That video is going to come out probably tomorrow, but I decided to go with something else. I should have picked that one up though. Yeah, I would pick that Antique 107 above the Green River. And I think not only because of the taste, and if you can get that antique for the see, I was able to pick up two antique 107s for $70 each. Yeah. So that price of that antique, I think is coming down. To be honest with you, I think all the bourbon prices are coming down because I saw the E.H. Taylor Straight Rye like last year. It was like $199, and I saw one the other day for about 120. So those prices are coming down. I don't know how the market is going. John says the Maker's Mark 7 years the bomb. I should have picked up that Maker's Mark 7 year. It's definitely going to be on my shelf probably in the next week or so. Bardstown Wheated. Jason, I tell you what, the Bardstown Wheated is great. Matter of fact, I have an empty bottle. I'm looking at it right there. It's empty. I should have picked up another one because that Bardstown Wheated is probably one of the best wheated bourbons out there on the market. I'm going to say it is in my top 5. I'm glad you brought that up because I should have bought me another bottle of that Bardstown Wheated. I should have got me one today, but I'm definitely going to get me one on my next bourbon hunt. Thank you for that. Thank you for that, Jason. NT17 plays just a good bottle and so glad it's available for good prices now. Okay, poor and broke. I think you can get that bottle for a good price. Poor and broke, if you don't mind, what can you get the Antique 107 for? All the new 107 store picks would be non-chill filter, by the way. Okay. I have to go drink a glass of Antique 107. Drew said now he got to get a glass of 107. Penelope Reed. Poor and broke, we talk about Penelope Reed here a lot. And to me, it did not give me what I wanted from that weeded bottle. I was so interested in that Penelope weeded. And I was so thinking this is going to be a great pour. But it did not drink at 91 proof. Even though it says 91 proof on the bottle, it drank probably like an 81 proof. And in my defense, I love a higher proof bourbon and whiskey. And for some reason, it was drinking like an 80 something proof and it didn't give me what I thought it was going to give me. And I'm not going to say I was disappointed about it, but I didn't enjoy it. And it's been sitting over there and I haven't touched it since I cracked it. But hey, that's the beauty about bourbon and whiskey because everybody has a different palate. One of my bottles that I said when I first started this channel 2 years ago was the Evan Williams Bottled and Bond, the green and white label Evan Williams. That was a bottle that I was pushing, and I still push that bottle because for the price under $20, 100 proof, the balance of that bottle, the taste of that bottle, I think it's one of the best pours of bourbon that you can find on the shelf for under $20. A lot of people disagree with me, but that's the beauty about bourbon and whiskey. And that's where the conversation starts. And that's where you can sit back, talk about some things, smoke a cigar. And next thing you know, 3 hours later, you met a new friend. So, hey, shout out to you. Da-da-da-da. The Barrel Cigar Batch. The Barrel Craft Cigar Batch was a shocker. MD, I saw the Barrel Cigar and I did not pick one up. They had one at Buster's, my last video shoot. You probably going to see that. They had one in Buster's. I did not pick one up. I should have. But some things got in the way. And when you see the video, you can completely understand why things went left when I was in buses, but I had a great time. I always have a great time when I'm in buses. So if anyone's in Memphis, Tennessee, stop by buses, tell them a little old fashioned sent you. And you might can get in the back room if you be nice enough. Be nice enough, you can get in the back room for sure. There's so many bottles me gotta try to buy them all for sure. MD, I'm going to go to Memphis Sunday, and I'm trying to go. I don't know if I'm going to go to Old Dominic or I'm going to do some bourbon hunting, or if I'm going to go to Blue Note. I need to figure out what I'm going to do Sunday to make sure I get the best of my time. So I don't know what I'm going to do. Very good. Good bottle. Good bottle. Largely beer approval. I got $59. Great weeder. Okay. Best weeders under $50. Ben Holiday soft red wheat. Penelope weeded Weller single. Okay. Oh, okay. Good. Special. I got you. Green bottle. Got you. You know that green bottle, Weller Special Reserve for $35. I seen it today. A very good bottle. You're right. Did I try the coconuts dragon's milk? No, I didn't. I didn't. The reason why I did not try the coconuts dragon milk is number one, the word coconut. I hate coconut. And even though it might not give me the coconut taste or smell, the word coconut throws me off because I hate coconut. Something about the texture, the smell of coconut that I can't stand. It's three things that I cannot stand going in my mouth. Number one, coconut. Number two, liver. Number three, chitlins. I don't like coconut, liver, or chitlins. Those three things, the only three things that I'm not putting in this mouth. So I don't know why the coconut dragon's milk throws me for a loop, but I haven't tried it. I haven't tried it. If you go to Old Dominic, they have an 8-year-old. You talking about this one? MD, you talking about this one? If you talking about this one, MD, let me know if you're talking about this one. Yeah, okay. You talking about this one. I'm going to tell you, MD, this is the best product that Old Dominic has put out, in my opinion. Before they put out this one, this cash strength sitting at 121 proof, this one was my favorite one. But now, since they put out this 8-year, this one has taken first place, in my opinion. So yeah, I do have this bottle, and I have taken the tour of Old Dominic 3 times, and I'm going to go down there and take another one this year because they have some fantastic products, a great staff, and a great tour. That Old Dominic bangs for sure, poor and broke for sure. Yeah, Larry, 1985. I hate the texture of coconut. I hate it. We have approximately 16 million barrels in Asian Kentucky, and hard to find anything at good prices here. Drew, it's crazy that it's crazy that you can't find good prices in Kentucky, because that is pretty much where bourbon and whiskey evolves at. It's really crazy. It seems like that Kentucky will be the cheapest prices when it comes to bourbon and whiskey, but it apparently it's not. Keep streaming. SL Billy's about to end. Okay, I didn't know they were on. Hopefully, one of these days I can do a collaboration with SLB or Bruzel or somebody on that top tier of bourbon hunting. SLB won't even read your chat. TLC, I feel you. I've been in the chat a lot. TLC, I try to engage with everybody. I've been hunting your old Dominic. Carlos, hopefully you can get that old Dominic 8 somewhere. You might have to travel a little bit, but hopefully you can find it because I think that is one of the better ones that old Dominic has put out. Look here, poor and broke. If you can get that fried chicken spot across the street from Old Dominic, I think you should go back. Whenever you go back to Old Dominic, try that chicken spot across the street. You won't be disappointed. Every time I go to Old Dominic, I have to go get the chicken spot. It's very, very good. Very good. Yeah, TL07, I get it. I get it. When you have 900 people in your comment section, you probably can't read all of them. But here at A Little Old Fashioned, I try to engage with everybody that is in the comments because your time is important. I appreciate you actually engaging with me. So I'm going to do everything in my power to respond to you. John, what's going on, John? Ordered that old Dominic cast a couple of weeks ago. I'm very happy with it. Okay, good deal. Good deal, John. Don't like coconut either. Okay, good deal, John. Thank you for that. Did you try the Maker's Cellar? I haven't tried that one yet. I don't have that one on my shelf. One of the tasting notes is coconut. Ooh, maybe that's why I don't have one on my shelf. Thank you, Drew. I try to engage with everybody. I try to reply to everyone's comment. It's hard to find here in Texas. I have had the Willet 4-year purple top, and I'm gonna tell you with it 4-year purple top, I usually make those into old fashions because you get the proof, which is 123 proof, and it's a rye, and it makes a perfect old fashioned. So I had a bottle, it's gone, but I put it in old fashions. Yeah, Gus is chicken, Big Rich. I love it. I love it. I can't eat too much of it because it's unhealthy, but I love it. Kentucky Costco is built differently than others. Oh, Granddad 7, I passed on the James E. Pepper. Okay, for $49. So mad at yourself. MD, don't be mad at yourself. It's always another day. Kentucky Costco can be amazing. So, okay, Drew, when I go to Kentucky, I might need to find out where the Costco, where the droppy is. So I'm going to do a little bit of, I'm going to Kentucky, I know, in October for Bourbon on the Banks, but I might get down there a little bit early if I decide to go to the Bourbon Festival. I don't know. I'm going to do some research on that one. I don't even know what's in my glasses now, to be honest with you. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to wash one of those out. I can't remember if I seen it in one of your videos or you mentioned it on live, but is your wife bringing you back? Yeah, my wife is in Austin, Texas right now as we speak. And she is bringing me back my bottles that I bought 6 months ago. But this is the crazy thing. I'm going to text her or call her after this live stream, and I'm going to see if they have any Sazerac Rye foolproof down there in Texas. If they do, I'm going to Cash App her some money, and I'm going to see if she can bring back as many bottles as she can from Texas. And the crazy thing about this is, we watched a segment, Locked Up in Abroad. I don't know if you watched Locked Up in Abroad, where drug dealers get caught trying to smuggle drugs in certain places. But we watched one of those Locked Up in Abroad, and I sent her to Texas to bring back my liquor. And that's the first thing I thought about. You know, she's smuggling liquor for her husband. But it's just liquor. I just thought it was funny. I just thought it was funny. I found a bar in Kentucky to visit, and with the bartender good. Now they just pour samples when I go. Most of the time I'll only go to drink. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Yeah, TLO7. It's been about 6 months ago. I think it was like in the 1st of November. Poor and broke. You know, you would thought that bottle was around, but that bottle is hard to find. I just picked up a foolproof Sazerac from Buffalo Trace. Good deal, MD. Yeah, she's my bootlegger. Poor and broke. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. You know, poor and broke. I don't know if you were here when I sent out my email address. A little old fashioned at hotmail.com. That's a little old fashioned at hotmail.com. John Austin in the house here. Come on down. John, my wife is in Austin. She's bringing back my still Austin. Yeah, Carlos, I won. I won for sure. Glad to see you still in here. Went to a Jack Daniels 10, 12, and 14 drop. Miguel, did you get anything? Okay, got my father-in-law a Jack Daniels 12. If you don't mind me asking, how much was your Jack Daniels 12? Drew, hopefully I can get one. Hopefully I can get one. Well, hopefully she can get one. Let's say that. Okay, poor and broke. I would definitely check my email tonight. I think about this Green River. To me, this Green River foolproof weeded bourbon sitting at 109 proof is one of my favorite Green Rivers. I haven't opened all of them yet, but this one is going to be my favorite out of all of those that I have tried. So I'm going to say it's a buy. I don't know how much it is in your area. And if you ask me how much I paid for this bottle, I'm going to say, I don't know. I don't remember. I have to go back and look. But I think this Green River foolproof weeded bourbon is definitely a buy. Definitely a buy. 140 out the door. Good deal. Good deal. At the Jack Daniels distillery, you could walk away with 10, 12, and 14 for 385. So 10, 12, and 14, 385 sold. Sold. I will walk away with that. I think it's 50-59. Got your TLO7. But I will, if a Jack Daniels 10, 12, and 14, 385, without all the hassle and all of that, I would definitely walk away. Yeah, the antique does walk. The antique is better for sure, for sure. Independent Joe, cheers. What's going on? Independent Joe says definitely a great pour, Green River weeded. Yeah, for sure, for sure. And when you talk about weeded bourbon, it's a lot of things that you have to put into play when you're talking about which weeded bourbon is the best. Now, Green River is cheaper. Antique 107 usually is higher. But if you can get Antique 107 close to MSRP, I think the Antique 107 is going to be the better buy. But if you look, like I seen the Antique 107 today for $1.99. I saw it today in the liquor store. Versus the Green River, pick up the Green River, especially if this Antique 107 is $1.99. But if you can get that Antique 107 for like the $79 range, I think that is a better pickup than the Green River. So it really depends on what are you looking at, in my opinion. Yeah, Drew, I feel you. I feel you. Independent Joe, you're right. 16 likes, yeah. 33 in the chat. But Independent Joe, this is I did have to switch over again. So it's partially my fault because YouTube said, hey, a little old fashioned, you've been on live streams so long that we're going to chop you off. And that's what they did. They chopped me off. So I had to start another live stream. But I agree with you, Independent Joe. 16 likes and 33 people in the chat. Please hit that like and subscribe button if you haven't subscribed to the channel. Hey, I appreciate your support if you do. We are so close to 11,000 subscribers. I don't know how close I am. Maybe someone out there can tell me. How close am I? I should be very close because the last time I checked, I was like at 10,910, but that was like 4 hours ago. Larceny Foolproof is the best. Beat it, in my opinion. Okay, Carlos. Good deal. So this is what we're going to do. I know I mixed out a glass. And we haven't done my favorite rye. I know it's rye night, but we haven't went over the Jack Daniel's Single Barrel Proof rye. We haven't done that yet. MD, I haven't tried that one yet. Yeah. This is a store pick. Can't go wrong with that Jack Daniels. You really can't. You really can't. And before we do that, I have to do this again. Okay, Independent Joe, have you tried it yet? $69 is not bad. Have you tried it yet? Got to be ready for some funk. What's the proof on that? Okay, what's the proof on this Jack Daniel's Single Barrel Proof rye? It is 130 proof. This one is 130 proof, but I have one up here. Let's see how much this one is. I have a high proof one. This one is 137 proof. So this one is 137. That's why this one is up here. So let's try one of my favorite ryes, if not the best rye out there on the market. I opened up a Jack Daniel's 10 tonight. It was amazing. And most say the 12 is even better. You know, we had that discussion here, GCAT, and the 12 is a great pour. It is. The 10 is good. The 10 is good, but I think the 12 is a little bit more, I guess, better in my opinion. But let me know what you think about the 10. Thank you for stopping by. Good night to you. Good night to you. Have you cracked any unicorns you picked up in the past couple of weeks? Have I cracked any unicorns open? I haven't, but I tell you what, when I hit 11,000 subscribers, I have 2 bottles that I'm possibly going to open. I know I'm going to open up this Thomas Handy. I know I'm going to open up this Thomas Handy when I get to 11,000 subscribers. This bottle is so important to me. Not only that the owner of Buster's signed it for me, I always wanted a bottle of Thomas Handy and I got it at a great price. But I said I'm going to open this one up when I hit 11,000 subscribers. And another one is going to be the Weller single barrel up here. So those are the 2 allocated bottles that I'm going to pop open. Chad mix the Jack Daniels Foolproof Rye with the Jack Daniels Foolproof Bourbon. So a little mixing going on here. Okay. Independent Joe said that I also grabbed the Jack Daniels 10, 12, and 14 on Wednesday. Haven't popped them open yet. I'm still looking for the Jack Daniels 14. Hopefully I can find one this year. They raised their prices since last year. Chad, you're the man I don't think I could be on this long and still talking. Yeah, I know, Drew. I'm trying to keep focused, Drew. I'm trying to keep focused. I appreciate everyone who actually supported this channel. I really do. And not only I'm here for myself, I'm here because I respect you all. I enjoy talking to you all. I appreciate everyone who supported this channel. So every time that I get a chance, I want to put that out, not only to you, but to the world. So Drew, I appreciate you even being a subscriber here. I appreciate you actually interacting with me here on the live stream. So I'm going to do this as much as I can because I appreciate everyone's support. I haven't decided when I want my Pappy 20-year or my Joyce C. Stag. Okay, Drew. Special occasion. Have you had the... John, I haven't. You know, the Smoke Hill Rye. I have the Smoke Eye Rye. This one is the Smoke Eye. Yeah. I have had this one. We talked about this one tonight, John. We had this one. We haven't had the Conviction Double Oak yet. But the ones that you named out, we have tried this one tonight. And let me tell you, this one, it drinks on the spicier side. It's sweet. And I definitely think that this one is a pickup. Now, a lot of people saying the bourbon is very good also. So when I get to Memphis Sunday, I'm going to pick up another bottle of rye and I'm going to pick up a bottle of bourbon because I think that it's definitely a pickup. MD, you take care. We appreciate you. Thank you. I haven't found GKM072159. I haven't found a bottle of Elijah Craig 15-year yet. Highly recommend if you can find. Okay, good deal. Good deal. I would definitely look for one. I haven't found one yet. But we are trying the Jack Daniels Single Barrel Barrel Proof Rye. Oh, shit. So sorry about that. Wow. Again, I don't know how you feel about this bottle, but this is a very good bottle. The best rye I think that's out there on the market. You get everything that you want from a rye. Everything you want from a rye. Going to get a bottle of that tomorrow. Okay. I tell you what. Does anybody want me to keep going? If you want me to keep going, put a one in the chat. If you want me to keep going, put a one in the chat. Because I know I've been in here for a while. Just want to see how many people. Okay. Josh says yeah. James says yeah. They says yeah. So do me a favor. If you don't mind, I got to use the bathroom. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna keep it real here. I'm gonna put this mic down. Y'all entertain each other in the chat. I gotta use the bathroom. I'll be right back. I ain't gonna lie. Okay, here we go. All right. All right, let's start this back. Good deal. Say he needs a catheter. That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah. Also, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I did. I did. I did. I took care of everything. So I appreciate you. I try again. I know that I don't get on live stream a lot, and I just want to show you my appreciation. And the wife is out of town, so I really don't have anything to do tonight. And I really do appreciate everyone that has supported this channel. And I really, hopefully, I'm getting that across to you. That's my main objective tonight, is to get across to you how much that I appreciate you supporting this channel and being part of the bourbon lifestyle, a little old fashioned. Now, I know a lot of people, when you go to these different channels, they probably don't say that, but I try to acknowledge everybody that's in the chat. I try to engage with everybody who actually writes something under my videos, and I try to reply to everybody. So again, I'm trying to do as much as I can to show you that I appreciate everything that you have done for me. And let's go. Let's see how far we can go. Let's see how far we can go. There's not a problem with your TV. The stream will resume shortly. Yeah, had to take a little bathroom break. Independent Joe, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Big Rich, I appreciate you. Drew, I appreciate everybody. I really do. Casey, thank you. Thank you, Hot Tide. We appreciate you, Hot Tide. And thank you again for sending those memberships to people. Hey, it's people like you that keep us going, Hot Tide. So again, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you for sending those subscriptions out. TLO7, I appreciate you for sending those memberships out, because we cannot do it without people like you. So thank you for sure. Man, again, this Jack Daniel's Single Barrel Proof Rye is great. John, thank you. Thank you. And the good thing about tonight is this. I can turn a fan on. I can turn the air up. I can turn the ceiling fan on and the box fan. And I can spread out in my bed, and I can toss and turn, and no one is going to say anything because I'm here by myself. The old Carter. We tried that old Carter, and we did a toast with that old Carter, and that old Carter is in my top 5 bottles here that I have at a little old fashioned. So to answer your question, that old Carter is the bomb. If you can find it at a great price, I definitely would say pick one up. I have tried the Jack Daniel's Heritage Barrel, Toasted Barrel. I've tried that one. Now, the thing about that is, I have seen that Jack Daniel's Toasted for $99 all the way to $69. If you're going to pick this one up, try to get it as close to MSRP as possible, because it's not worth the $99 in my opinion. If I can find it for the $69, definitely a pickup. But make sure you do your due diligence and try to find it as close to MSRP as possible. Jim makes a short story. Me. Yeah, TLO7. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to see how it looks when I get done with this, and I may just pick that out and do a short with that. I see it on the shelf for $350. No. If you see that old Carter for $350, that's a hard pass. Hard pass. Just be patient on that one, and you will definitely find it at a cheaper price. Miguel, I thought about a cigar. But what I thought about is even though I'm in this room, I'm still in the house, and I'm afraid. I'm afraid that if I did fire up a cigar, she would smell it because I couldn't get that cigar smell out the house in 2 days because I know she would smell it. So I decided not to do a cigar tonight. I almost did. Now, if I go outside, I can do a cigar, but I can't do live stream and cigar at the same time. So Frank says Jack Daniel's Toasted finally popped up for $80 in South Georgia. $80. $80. $80. I'm gonna say if I saw it on the shelf at $80, if I didn't have one, I would buy one for $80. Yeah, if I didn't have one, I would buy one for $80. Is it worth the $80 price range? I'm gonna say it's right there at the downhill part. I would feel more comfortable around the $70 range versus the $80 range. But if I really wanted one, the $10 wouldn't make a difference, especially if you can't find it anywhere else. Yeah. I know that was a long way around that answer. Yeah, Drew, I feel you. My particular old Carter was 219. Yeah, high tide. Yeah, that's. I would feel comfortable around the 219. The Jack Daniels toasted, but I'm getting the. Yeah, for sure, Josh, for sure. See, Drew, that's what I'm talking about. It's $56 at the Costco in Kentucky. So yeah, yeah, I feel you. I haven't tried Rizzo. I haven't tried the King of Kentucky, even though I have seen that here. It's now here in my area. I seen batch number 1, 2, and 3 today. I didn't pick one up because it was out of my price range. But let me ask you this question: have you tried it, Rizzo? Have you tried the King of Kentucky? And what is the MSRP of that? Or what can you buy the King of Kentucky where you from? Same here, same Costco in Vegas. Okay. $65, Carlos said. Okay. Okay, GKM072159. Not familiar with the recent releases of Old Carter. Any bottle from 2019 to 2023. These try 300 is definitely a yes. Includes the bourbon / rye American whiskey. Okay. I have the stupid cream with Kentucky single barrel. Okay. What is a good price that you will pay for the King of Kentucky? I got to try that this week. Was a great pour, but the bottle price I felt like it was overpriced or secondary. And see, I don't want to pay secondary prices for the King of Kentucky. Even though I always wanted one, I always look for one. I don't want to pay secondary prices for King Kentucky. Yeah, Drew, I feel you. I had an opportunity to buy it, just not doing it. I feel you. What's the most you would pay for a bottle of VRZ100281? What's the most you will pay for a bottle of Of what? I get a stag for 81. Stag for 81 was great though. Okay. Night, you can get stag for $81. Hey, do me a favor. I know this is the second live stream that I'm doing tonight, but if I think I have 40 people on here watching, can can you hit that like button just because I just want YouTube to know that I'm still here. Can you hit the like button? If anyone hasn't subscribed to the channel, please hit that subscribe button because I'm asking for your support. I'm almost to 11,000 subscribers and hopefully I can get there before the end of the month. With your help, I know I can. So yeah, the only time you're seeing a stag here in Kentucky for 81 is if you get it at a drop. Okay. So I probably won't see a stag for 81 because I'm not in Kentucky. Yeah, so get with it. Awesome, awesome. The King of Kentucky is all overpriced. I have been fortunate enough to try the King of Kentucky Single World 2019, 2020. Okay, hopefully I get a chance to taste it. I heard 2000. I heard 250 was Chad's limit. James, I tell you what, depending on what kind of bottle you're talking about, I have a limit on certain bottles. I don't know. Yeah, it depends on because I bought a George C. Stagg and I paid over $250 for that George C. Stagg. So it depends on the bottle, on my limit on the bottle. So you might be half right when he says I have a limit, but it depends on the bottle. Depends on the bottle. What do you think about the Knob Creek Distillery blend? You know, we talked about that, Frank, and I have it. Here we go. The Blenders Edition. We have this. We opened this bottle up, and let me do this. I know I have so many bottles in front of me, but let's clear this one out. Since so many people are asking about that, let's try it. So, Frank, let me put this out here first. Frank, I have been drinking higher proofs for a while. Yeah, 250 for a George C. Stagg is definitely a buy. Yeah. I have been drinking Frank higher proofs for a while, and this one is going to be sitting at 106 proof. But since you asked, Frank, we are going to try it just because. Now, what I get from here today, and again, I'm 4 hours in, and I've been drinking Rise all night. I've been drinking up to 130, 31 proof, all the way down to 106 proof. But if you want my opinion right now, after all of that I just said, this is a buy. The reason I say that is you get the spiciness, you get the sweetness on this one, and you get the proof on the bottle. It is drinking right there at 106 proof. The nose is good. It doesn't give you a lot of ethanol smell to it. Don't overpay for it though. Don't overpay for it. This is one of those bottles that if you can get it at a reasonable price, it's definitely a pickup. So to answer your question, Pick it up. Definitely pick it up. I tried the Garrisons this week. Texas whiskey. I don't have any, John. I don't have any Garrisons on my shelf yet. My Stag Junior here in Kentucky drops $74. Hey, that's not bad, Drew. It's not bad. James said good price as well, $40. Yeah, Drew, I'm with you. Just don't overpay for it. Don't overpay for that Knob Creek. No problem, Frank. And again, I always say this. Here at a little old fashioned, I'm just giving you my opinion about a certain bottle. But the thing about bourbon and whiskey is this. Everyone has their own opinion. Looking for something under 100 proof. Last week, you suggested Russell's 10. Honestly, was not a big fan. Do you have another recommendation in the 100? You know, Casey, I'm going to say this. Try these 3 bottles. Evan Williams Bottled and Bond, Early Times, and Old Granddad Bonded. Again, Evan Williams Bottled and Bond, Early Times, Blue Top, and Old Granddad Bonded. If you pick up those 3, Casey, I guarantee you would definitely enjoy those. Those bottles are cheap. People say they are bottom shelf. I don't consider those 3 bottles a bottom shelf. Why? Because everybody has those bottles on their shelf. Those bottles are great bottles, and you can get it for a great price. The Evan Williams Bottled and Bond, you can probably find it, or you should find it for under $20. So that's those 3 bottles I'm going to suggest. If you pick up those 3 bottles, and let's put them in rotation. First, I'm going to say Evan Williams Bottled and Bond. The second one, I'm going to say the Old Granddad Bonded. The third one, I'm going to say the Early Times. Pick up those three bottles, and I guarantee you that you will like them. Reaper, what's going on? Reaper 73, what's going on? Thank you for stopping by. Would you pay? I'm behind in the chat. I'm trying to catch up. Would you pay a Old Forester birthday bourbon? I seen the Old Forester birthday bourbon, Miguel. I haven't found one in my price range. I've never seen one in my price range. Do I want one? Yes. Have I found one? No. Am I looking for one? Not really. Because everyone I've seen are out of my price range. Barber Peanuts, what's going on? Thank you for stopping by, Barber Peanuts. If anyone has not subscribed to Barber Peanuts, please do. They are awesome. They have some great content. They go over bourbon. They go over dark beer. And if you've been following my channel, you know that I love a good dark beer. And some of those suggestions that they put on their channel, I actually tried and I actually enjoy those beers. So thank you, Barber Peanuts, for everything you do. Shout out to you. Thank you for stopping by. If you can find a regular Buffalo Trace, it's a 90 proof and it's very good entry level bourbon. Okay. I do love the Evan Williams Bottled and Bond. That's one of my favorites because that's one of my bottles that I started off with. And it's 100 proof. It has a good taste and it's under $20. Regular Old Knob Creek 9 might be a good one. Yeah, it could be a good one. You know, it depends on how much money he wants to spend. Knob Creek 907. Have you ever been? You have been on for a while. Yeah, Reaper, I have been on for a while. Thank you. I'm trying out here, Reaper. Wild Turkey 101. That is a good one. Wild Turkey 101 is a good one. But Wild Turkey 101 is one of those bottles that you get what you get. You get what you get with Wild Turkey. When you purchase a bottle of Wild Turkey 101. It is what it is. Yeah, it is what it is. That's great for the price. Hey, Barbara Peanuts. Hey, we all family here. You know, we gotta shoot each other out or give shout outs to each other because we all we got. So we appreciate you, Barbara Peanuts, for stopping by here at a little old fashioned. Wild Turkey Rare Breed, 1792 full proof. Yeah, Wild Turkey Rare Breed is a good one. 1792 is a good one. But you know, I'm thinking that he says he's new into bourbon and whiskey. So what I was trying to do is trying to get him the most bang for his buck. So if he's going to spend like $50 for a Wild Turkey Rare Breed, he can get a bottle of Evan Williams bottled in bond, a bottle of Old Granddad bonded, and just pay a little bit more and add the early times and walk away with three bottles for about 60 plus versus one bottle for 50. And he can actually experience what he does and doesn't like. So he gets more bang for his buck. And that's the road that I was trying to guide him down. But again, I'm not going to knock that Wild Turkey Rare Breed because that's one of my favorite bottles, especially the rye. That rye rare breed is amazing. I make a lot of old fashions out of those, so that is amazing. I have tried the Master Keep. I have tried the Master Keep Wild Turkey. I have a. Let me see. What is that? I have a Wild Turkey Voyage, and it's not my favorite. Matter of fact, I'm disappointed about that bottle. To be honest with you. Gotcha. And you know, I'm not going to say take my opinion about it, but read through the comments and see what other people suggest. Don't just take my opinion about it because we have a lot of people on here that loves bourbon and whiskey and we have 40 people on here. So don't just take my opinion, read the comments and make your own opinion about what you need to pick up. I'm just giving you my opinion about certain things. Rico says, y'all won't believe this. My wife got me a bottle of Stag, Bella 12, full proof for 200. Hey, good deal. Okay, good deal. Eagle Rare 10 year. Miguel, you know, the Eagle Rare 10 year is a very good bottle. I always take that bottle to parties, get togethers. I always suggest the Eagle Rare 10 year, but that's going to be on the $54 mark. And he did not say how much he wanted to pay for a particular bottle. So I'm always going to veer toward the cheaper end until he figures out what he likes. So even though I would definitely suggest the Eagle Rare 10 year because that is a great bottle for a great price, I wanted him to try at least three bottles for that same price. And again, the Evan Williams bottled and bond, $20. The old granddad bonded, you might can get that for $20. So that's $40. The early times maybe 32. So now you adding on just a little bit. So you at the $65 mark versus the one bottle at the $54 mark. I'm just trying to guide him down that path first and I thought that's what he wanted. So maybe I'm mistaken. But that's why I want him to read the chat to make him have his own decision and he can just go through and figure out what's good for him. Yeah, Frank. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought that maybe get him 3 bottles for the price of one, and he can figure out what he likes. Because remember, he's a new to bourbon. He doesn't know what he likes or what he doesn't like. So if I give him 3 different selections for 3 bottles versus one, he can figure that out. Carlos, you take care. Thank you. Thank you. You take care. You have a good night. Benchmark foolproof TLO7. I forget about the benchmarks because I haven't really dived into the benchmarks, but you might be right. I need to do a segment just for benchmarks, just to see what they're all about and try all of them. I haven't done that yet, so I cannot really say anything about benchmarks, but Miguel agrees with you. Okay, good deal. Good deal. Man, we have done it tonight. We have done it tonight. I think I have been on longer than I have ever been on a live stream. Willow Green River. I seen a Willow Green River for $35 today, and that's where it should be. And if you can get a Weller Green Label at a great price, that's definitely a pickup. Definitely a pickup. You know, it's 10:40 here, and for some reason I'm thinking about getting a pizza. A pizza this late at night, probably not good. Drew, I have been, and I'm trying to pace myself, Drew, but I know that it's getting to that point. Russell Reserve 10 years is nice. You'll start out. You're right. You're right, Knight. The Russell 10 year, this one right here, is a great bottle, especially for a 10 year. And the price is coming down. Make sure you do your due diligence on the price. If you can find it at a great price, this Russell Reserve 10 year is definitely a pickup. This one is a 90 proof. It's a lower proof, but it is a good bottle for the price. Definitely a pickup. So you mentioned that after I just said it to my wife. Yeah, we on the same page, brother. We on the same page. Thank you, James. I appreciate that. I really do appreciate that. And again, I'm just here. I'm just here. The wife is out of town. Then y'all pair your bourbon with any cigars. Rico, I tell you what, I was going to smoke a cigar tonight, but I came to reality quickly. I didn't want to smoke a cigar in the house because